I grew up in Germantown before it was all congested. I grew up next to a cornfield that is not there anymore. Moved to Frederick because I went to St. John's, Prospect Hall.
Catholic school?
Yes.
Okay.
And honestly, I don't have free time, so I don't get to do stuff in my free time. I have 4 kids.
So how did you get the idea for a collaborative workspace?
I want to say that I started working with it, the idea of something like 4 years ago.
Okay.
Mostly just from going to the different council meetings, different economic development meetings here, reading through the threads on Facebook, and everybody just always wants to complain about something, but nobody's actually doing something.
Right.
And I have it highlighted in my notebook where I just wrote down to do something. And I didn't necessarily know what that was back then. But then I got the idea that I wanted my own office down here, and that kind of just evolved into from how can I have an office downtown that I don't have to pay for into something that's a very different business concept than that. We are in the Horn building, and it was the drugstore and like soda shop.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool, and that's what all these cabinets and everything back here are?
It is, and there's actually, if you look, you can't see it on camera, but there's a hole right there in the mirror.
Okay.
Because that's where he would put the medications together, and when he was working back there, he couldn't see who was coming through the door. Our focus is definitely other small business and service-based businesses, but we're actually hoping to even collaborate with the Brunswick Main Street, GBAC, which is the chamber here, and EDC, to create sort of a hub where things can grow out of that will actually have an economic development on downtown. We have really grown to love Brunswick, and our kids do well here, and ultimately my kids are going to grow up here, and I want to do something that brings more value to them. And I've made a lot of really good relationships in working on this, and it's brought some excitement and some enthusiasm, and that's just really encouraging.